EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On play action, O'Connell. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He gets this one to Tucker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got it to tight end, Adam Troutman.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Play action now. It's Nix. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly, and here comes third down. Nix from the gun on third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On fourth down, the Broncos send out Riley Dixon to punt. Deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Raiders offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Marshall is on the move. Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A 2nd down throw for O'Connell. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On the give, this is Madison. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Going to about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
On 1st down, a run with Madison. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll get this out wide. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect.
And he will score. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Vegas.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Knicks now on 1st and 10. The catch made there by Sutton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route, on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll go with Williams. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. A run here with Abdullah. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third and 6. From the gun, it's O'Connell. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. They'll run right side with Madison. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll stick with Madison. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. That's caught by Abdullah. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hand.
They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. Not much there. Maybe a yard. On 2nd down, O'Connell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that. 3rd and 9.
Here's O'Connell. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. So after 1, it's the Raiders with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Trying the left side, here goes Williams. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing, Nix. He connects with Mims. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Here's 2nd and 2. Slot man in motion left. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He finds his man, Troutman. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. On the return is Dylan Laube. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is O'Connell. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, here comes Madison. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Here's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third down and 9. O'Connell to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Madison. And he's into the end zone. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. He'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
This one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Williams. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Now O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing on second down. O'Connell to the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
A second down throw for O'Connell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Back to the air one more time. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense going to take over just before the half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Here's Nix to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Antonio Pierce objecting to that previous call, and out comes the red challenge flag.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now it's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On the option, here's Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he will get into the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz's going to send this one away. Abdullah now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On 2nd down, O'Connell. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's O'Connell. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Raiders send their punt team out. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. They'll look to set up the screen here. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll go play action with Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So now after the touchdown, Lutz's going to send this one away. Abdullah now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Madison. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From the gun, it's O'Connell. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Raiders have their punt team out there, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A tight end in motion now. They run over center with Williams. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Second and 7. They'll run it with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing, Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to have the first down. And that one, good for 9, and the drive continues.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On first down, it is Williams. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Robert Spillane spills him there. On second down, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the carry, it's Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Second and a yard. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Third and a yard. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Slot receiver headed right. They run on the jet sweep. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. So it'll be second and goal when we return. We are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's second and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Laube now to return it. Ooh. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Marshall is on the move. Here's Abdullah. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They go play action. It's O'Connell. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Nick's going to look to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
2nd down, Nix. There's that man again, another catch. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Nix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he will have a Broncos first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Courtland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
To throw is Nix. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Raiders offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, Abdullah. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. O'Connell to throw. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To throw is O'Connell. That one caught by Tucker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
That's to the right side and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
This one into the hands of Marshall. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down at the 28, but the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On play action, O'Connell. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with Madison. And he's got another one. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Vegas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Abdullah now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now O'Connell going for it all. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
He's going to have the first down and then some. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. From the pistol, it's O'Connell. He'll go right back to Myers. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They come up for 2nd and 2. Here's O'Connell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here is 1st and goal. Abdullah. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.